the version 1 of our app started a long time ago, I think 2012-ish. I joined the company in 2014, but what we really do is help customers manage their order fulfillment process from start to finish across all their selling channels. And that's kind of how we started, was with the shipping side of things. And so, bring orders in from your Amazon, your eBay, your Shopify stores, sort them out however you'd like, get labels printed. You can have it as automated as you'd like, or, have it go one by one barcode scanning if you're a bigger warehouse fulfillment center type deal. And so as we kind of grew over the next few years, we started realizing, we have all this data around orders and around customers. And so first we started with inventory management. It seemed like the next natural step. Customers' biggest pain points outside of shipping then tended to be inventory management. I've got 5 selling channels and they all have varying stock levels. It's a nightmare to keep track of. I do it in a spreadsheet, and, we knew it was 2015, 2016, and that just seems silly. So we started doing that, kind of came out with a beta version of that, got some of our smaller customers to really help us hone in on that, and then started pushing it to the larger customers to see where we could bridge any gaps for, to compete with the Stitch Labs out there and bigger, channel advisors, any of the aggregators. Mm-hmm. We're not trying to compete with them directly. We just we built the product for our basic customers as a way to not have to jump to an expensive solution when they're not ready. And then after that, the next natural step seemed to be customer management, customer marketing. Again, because we have all this data around the selling channels, and then if you're not using a MailChimp or something of the like out there, you're really doing the same thing, pulling CSVs all day, trying to manage lists and get in front of your customers. And to be honest with you, people still today don't realize how important that is, marketing to their customers. We talk to people all the time, and one of our main questions is, what do you do to get repeat buyers? And that no one has a strategy. And and I don't mean no one, but the people who are just getting into e-commerce, the people we really want to help, grow into these larger enterprises, they just don't think about that stuff until they have the conversation. So right now we're doing the platform play. We just recently released the reputation management, feedback management around that as well. So kind of adding additional products as we see need and what makes sense with our business.
Okay. So we've when I do these, I've spoken with countless people on the operational side for shipping and inventory and all that. And all of them, once they kind of start to expand their software, they go deeper into operations one way or another. Mm-hmm. You guys went into email marketing.
Yep.
So why that move?
That was over my head. But really, I think, again, it goes back to, we saw value in it. We want to help our customers ship more, and the one way to help them ship more is to help them sell more. Mm-hmm. And so that was really where our decision came from, was we want to help them ship more so they grow into our enterprise plan and become more valuable to us. How do we help these people who don't know how to get more customers or, again, repeat buyers? And so that was literally the conversation we had as a company was, if we can get them to sell more, they're absolutely going to ship more. And so that was truthfully where kind of the table stakes conversation, and then it evolved. And, we released, again, what we'd call a beta version of it. And one of the things that we're really good at, and you can see it on our reviews on any site, Shopify, Capterra, anything, is listening to our customers. And most businesses are going to do that, but we take pride in that. It's kind of how we center our business, is really taking the feedback from our customers and trying to push it into the product. Mm-hmm. If we got the one guy asking for the one thing that no one's ever going to use and is super specific to his business, to be honest, that's probably not going to make it on a prioritized list anytime soon. But when we hear the same things over and over, day in, day out, we actually go and build that stuff. And that's what's cool about being such a dynamic company and able to do things on the fly, being web-based. It's really hard for any downloaded software to do that. And I think no matter what solution you're using, whether it's marketing or inventory or shipping or anything like that, drop shipping, anything, none of it these days is really downloaded. And so It just makes sense from our standpoint to help them track their inventory, help them sell more, make it so they can't oversell. So really, we started looking at it more holistically, and I think that's where we are today, and we're going to continue pushing that.
Okay. So one thing that I've always asked, especially in companies that have, different platforms where it's a pretty competitive space, especially the one you guys are in, what is it that kind of differentiates ShippingEasy versus all the other ones out there?
Yeah. And we get that question a lot too. We're in the stamps portfolio, so we get the question, what separates you from ShipStation a lot? And we'll hear it at IRCE next week a lot too. But
I'll see you guys there.
Yeah, cool. We'll meet in person.
All right.
I've been doing this for almost 5 years now, longer than 5 years, but I took a break, and it's customer success and customer, support. We started off with a phone support team, and almost no one in the space had that. Even our sister companies, ShipWorks, ShipStation, and Indicia and Stamps being who they are, kind of had to have that. But as someone, doing shipping software, it wasn't really a requirement. You can do your standard 24-hour email response, 48-hour email response. And we knew in the beginning that, like, if you're stuck shipping, that can totally tank your business. Like, if you have problems with your if you have problems with your printers, or any issues that are not allowing you to print labels, you can't get orders out the door. You have upset customers. They're not going to come back and buy anything from you. So we realized from the very beginning that, like, we need to be on the phones with these people. So we started with phone support. And then we obviously have chat and email support. So, to be honest, especially with shipping software, not talking inventory or customer marketing, like, it's really homogenous. There's so much of the same stuff that you can do across all softwares. But at the end of the day, it's like, I might still go into the bank because I like talking to the teller. That's not necessarily why people use us, is because they want to call us, but we definitely have those customers. They like call to call, and like they send us gifts. Like we have, coffee customers that we stack our coffee with in the morning because they send it to us. And, so we will really take pride in customer success and customer support. So that's our number one differentiator. But like, we can do, anything from automation to, barcode scanning and everything like that. So, first couple of years or so, it was really trying to build into the competition and get where we are today. But now it is really like trying to find any way we can, come out on top.
Yeah. And integrations across the board for the major guys, right?
Yeah, exactly. We have integrations with your Amazon, eBay, Rakuten, Walmart. I don't think we have a Rakuten integration yet, but all the big players. That is the one thing that separates us from our sister company ShipStation, is they build a ton of integrations, and we definitely don't have anywhere near the amount they do. But at the same time, like, if you've got a store platform on any of the major ones, we're probably going to be able to integrate with it.
Okay. So with Prime Day presumably around the corner once they actually announce it, what are you guys telling sellers to kind of do between now and then?
Yeah, so we do this every year. We get our customers prepped for it, especially with the customer marketing tool. We will create templates and things like that they can use to kind of help just create awareness, right? Everyone knows about Prime Day. Everyone knows how, lucrative it can be. It's one of the biggest shopping holidays there is. So if not the biggest outside of the, the Alibaba stuff. So we really just, so that's another thing that separates us too, is like, we are very, we inform our customers. We pride ourselves on the education side of it too. Like, if you search any general shipping stuff, even just USPS stuff, we're probably going to come up in the top search results no matter what the issue is, because we have a really extensive knowledge base. So we like to educate our customers, and that's one thing we'll do around Prime Days. We create templates and things like that just to have cookie cutter stuff that they don't have to think about. We want them to be able to plug and play and run their business. That's something we've always said, is like, make shipping easier so that they can spend their time actually growing their business. And I think we truly live by that here, and we've brought it into our other products.
Nice. We do a relatively similar thing here, and I really, it's interesting to me the amount of other companies when you're doing like B2B, your own customer base, like help them grow their business, like especially for you guys, because they're going to have to ship more. So that one's pretty straightforward. SaaS questions, my favorite one I always love to ask. Anything new you guys have coming out that you haven't announced yet that you can tell me here?
Ooh, I don't know. I'll sit on that question until we go, and then I'll try to stir something up. We'll create controversy for all our employees watching.
So here's announce something. Oh, great,
one
now
thing
we
that
gotta do it.
No, one thing I can tell you that is really cool, and it's been being worked on for a really long time, is something. One of the kind of like standard items you need for inventory is the to be able to support multi-warehouse shipping. Yeah. And it's the way our code base works, and I'm sure like other companies have this same thing, is like we've been writing this code for 5 years, right? And so when you need to go in and change something about it, there's a lot of work to that. And so we've been getting with all the stakeholders and all our large customers who need multi-warehouse. So in the next 8 weeks or so, you should see some of our customers start to use that tool, and it'll become more powerful because of that. And that's kind of a standard inventory management tool for 3PLs, fulfillment centers, anyone with more than one location. Even 2 retail stores could make great use of that, and we have a lot of those customers. Yeah. And of course, we built in workarounds or things that they can do to still make it easy for themselves, but without truly fully supporting that. So I think we're shooting for sometime in August to get that in front of our first customers, and it'll be really cool. It's been literally like a year in the making. A lot of stuff had to change, and we've had to really reimagine how we store data and everything like that, like really thinking outside the box. And it'll be pretty big. So
cool. So I'm sure love keeping these things super short and sweet and straight to the point. So obviously, really appreciate you joining me. It was a good time. Yeah. Got a lot of great questions in. So I would love it if you could give us some kind of like closing remarks. Let us know, let everyone know where they can find ShippingEasy. Yeah. So ShippingEasy.com, obviously. We have a phone number. I won't say it here just because this will be on YouTube and you can find the phone number in the footnotes. But you can call us. I mean, our passion is helping people grow their business. And we really want to take out all the painful side of it. Yeah, it's some people say it's a cheesy name, but like we truly want shipping to be easy. And we've lived by that since day one. So if they have fulfillment questions, marketing questions, anything with inventory shipping, we want to provide a white glove service without the white glove cost. So we'd be happy to help anyone out that wants to take a look at us. Nice. Anyone who watches this later, whether it's on Instagram or YouTube or on blog or wherever else we end up putting this, if you got a comment, just comment, and I'll send it over to ShippingEasy too, so that way we can get everything leveled out. But Andrew, Andy, whichever one you prefer, appreciate it. Thanks so much for doing it. Andrew. And I will see you at IRCE next week. Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate the time. Thanks, boy. Have a good one. Take care.